use the
tell me
back
what he
entrance.
told me. Huh?
I said use the back entrance to Main Street.
Alright, good. Gary?
Well, first of all, we didn't act on what Lois' request was. I don't mind paying the money to see if this thing is constructionally sound again, but why would we use the same engineering outfit? Let's have somebody new look at it. And then convert.
A number of engineers ain't good too.
Well, I understand that, Lois. That's what I'm saying. Don't use the same person.
Okay.
I'm just saying that we need to finish that part of the business. If everybody's in favor of that, I am in favor of it, so therefore I'll put a motion on it.
And I will
Motion
second
in
it.
effect for it.
I will second it.
Alright, then, yeah, just look at, get a couple proposals from some other engineers, and we'll look at them.
Okay, want some proposals? Yeah, I'll get some proposals.
Okay, alright, I have a motion and a second on the floor. All those
You
in
don't need a
favor?
motion for that,
Well,
because I'll get the proposals and bring the
Okay,
proposals
okay.
to the board.
fine.
It's, it was in a form of motion I made, and there was a second, let's take a vote on
We
it. Clear the
have
table.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay.
Now, I have a couple other things. Has the town made any arrangements, Lou, in reference to potholes, patrol? Because as the thaw starts to come, we'll be receiving a lot of complaints, I'm sure. I'm just trying to prepare for the heads up game, because we do have some now developing. There's no doubt about that. Also, along that lines, with this thawing that coming, we're probably going to have water breaks. I'm sure we go through this every year, but I'm sure everybody down here is aware of that. Chief, I have witnessed myself 3 or 4 people standing in front of your lines about 4 or 5 times in a week's time. And then they moved down in front of Mario's. 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't think that's acceptable. Do you?
No, no,
Well, I would hope that we would look into it, please.
they already started.
All right, because they're getting a big hole. And one day there was 5. The other night when I went, I was 8. When I come back, they were standing at Mario's corner. And I don't see why anybody should be standing on this corner at 1 o'clock in the morning, unless they're having a problem. Would you please look into that for me?
Already have.
All right. Let me see, I had one other thing. Oh. As I hear these reports coming back from the sewer plant and stuff, I think this should tell the public that we had some very good engineers. And not only did the Stearns and Wheeler engineer all this, but the company has been, the company itself has been a little reluctant, but I think from what I hear in here this evening that all the minor details are coming forward. But every once in a while it's nice to pat the board and the mayor on the back for at least picking the right engineers to do the job. And I think we got our money's worth. And when this thing is completely done, I just hope we can get 15 years out of this plant instead of 10. There is room for expansion right there. That was in the plan also. I haven't smelled no odors. So that's another big step for the community, because we know crap smells. No doubt about that. And I just think it's time to, give your hands up that we've done something right for a change. Thank you.
Thank you, that's good, very good. Okay, Wes?
Mr. Mayor, Commissioners, in case you don't know me, I'm Wes Walker. I have the building, the bagel shop right next to the one that's fallen down, in case everybody forgot. But that leads me to also inviting you to an open house I'm having this weekend, Friday night. We turned it into a pub. We have our full-blown liquor license. There'll be about 200 or 250 people attending. So it'd be great to see your support and anything like that we can do to revitalize downtown and have that draw of people down there, and then hopefully get rid of those other people that are hanging out down there. Second is I'd like to say thank you to the Public Works departments. I think they did an excellent job in removing the snow. The whole county, the state, nothing was like the town of Elkton. They did a tremendous job in the communities and right on Main Street. I know a lot of businesses were very happy with how they did that. The third thing is, on April 10th, I've tentatively scheduled for anyone that's running for mayor or commissioners, a Meet the Mayor Commissioners at the All-American Sports Academy. The Cecil Wigg will be there. The Cecil Guardian will be there, and hopefully Mike Dixon as well. It's scheduled for 2 o'clock if anybody would like to attend.
What date?
April 10th. Open to the public, anybody that'd like to ask questions to any of the candidates that are available.
I thought Elkton Alliance does this, or is this something you're doing concurrently that they're doing, or has it been taken away from them? Or
No, we do it. I was talking to Wes. We do a luncheon at every election and invite the public to meet the candidates, and that is the April luncheon. Actually, the May luncheon. It would be the May luncheon right before the election.
This is just to get the public to get to know who's running, get them out front. A little bit jump start. Mary Jo does it as well. This is on a Saturday in the afternoon where more public have the day off. Not saying anything.
Well, can I make a suggestion?
Sure, absolutely.
The filing date is not April the 10th.
Correct, whoever is
So
filed,
they
correct.
wouldn't
Absolutely.
be all the candidates yet.
Anyone that is filed, it's open to.
that wouldn't be good, and I don't want to take away what you've done. I think you need to wait until a deadline, because if the public is going to meet any official that's campaigning for office, they need them all. You don't want to meet a partial group here and not a partial here. And you can do what you want. I'm just giving you a suggestion.
And it's good for the public to know who was filed before the deadline.
No, I don't think you listen to what I'm saying. If I'm concerned about the public, I want to know all and not a few.
Absolutely, that's what Mary Jo's is for.
Well, do what you got to do, sir. I'm just giving you a suggestion.
I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Can I ask you one question since you're here? Because I was down there the other day, you weren't there. Are you still going to be open in the morning for
Sure.
breakfast?
Yes, we're
Because I've had people ask, you know,
6:30 in the
one
morning.
of your
still
staff
going strong.
wasn't certain.
Yeah, we're still going strong. My staff is my family, so it's my children, 26, 25, and 19-year-olds. My partner is a CMP Fire, who used to be in the town of Elkton. Now they're in Delaware. We're open at 6:30 in the morning until between 12 and 2, depends how the crowd's going. We're changing the menu up. We'll be open for dinners. Tentatively trying to buy Will Whiteman's building beside me, make that into a restaurant. So we're trying.
And your activity is going to be held where? On that date?
Right there next to the leaning tower of Elkton.
So it's going to be had at your place.
Correct. Oh no, which activity? I'm sorry.
I'm talking about meeting
I
candidates.
thought you meant the open house. That's going to be at the All-American Sports Academy.
The old Pearly building.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Okay. That's it. A motion to adjourn? A second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.